Over the past decade, we've seen a rise in innovative technologies that require us to reimagine how our transportation networks operate. Technology like autonomous vehicles, or AVs as we call them, a solution to mobility and safety challenges our roadways have faced for decades. AVs will provide mobility for seniors and those with disabilities while increasing the safety of our roads by drastically reducing the number of crashes that are often caused by human error. In our trucking ecosystem, in addition to safety, AVs can better secure supply chains while taking strain away from workers who often drive countless hours to meet deadlines. We've also seen the development of train inspection portals, which can analyze images of trains as they move throughout the country to better understand defects or other maintenance needs that a person may not be able to detect as easily or quickly. By taking the strain away from maintenance workers scouring over every rail car and maintenance bay, cars can get back on the track and continue delivering essential goods. There's also vehicle-to-everything, or V2X technologies that can provide drivers with critical information as they travel, like where construction crews are stationed on highways or where dangerous conditions exist, potentially preventing tragic accidents. I won't go into every technology that exists, of course. I don't want to steal the thunder of our esteemed panelists. But these are only a few of the vast suite of technologies contributing to safer and more efficient roads and tracks that may be discussed today, many of which were only a pipe dream a short time ago. They were of course, referenced years ago in the Jetsons or Star Trek, but now many of those things are upon us. The technology ecosystem, especially within transportation, is fast and expanding, and it requires flexibility. The federal government has done well in the past establishing pilot projects or exemptions to test the effectiveness of certain technologies. However, we're often slow at the federal level when it comes to expanding proven technologies past the pilot program stage. So to fully realize the benefits of these innovations, we'll need to provide certainty to the private sector and develop pathways to commercialization, especially for proven technologies. Where we've seen success, we've also seen stagnation. Enacted legislation and promulgated rules have mandated technology too nascent in its life cycle, or set rules with limited to no flexibility. For instance, over half a decade ago, regulations were effectuated that would require truck drivers to deploy warning triangles whenever they stopped their truck on the side of the road. And for a time, this rule made sense to ensure the safety of other road users and the drivers themselves. As technology advanced, however, alternative solutions were developed with the very same, if not greater, effectiveness. If there are avenues that could allow for industry to provide the same or greater level of efficacy while increasing safety, then I believe Congress should remove the red tape prohibiting this sort of innovation. I'm glad to hear of the recent waiver issued by the Department of Transportation to allow for cab-mounted warning beacons in certain instances, eliminating the need for a driver to get out of the vehicle, especially in unsafe situations like low visibility. But this is just one rule that's limiting the ingenuity of our private sector. Our adversaries won't wait for us to tie our shoes. If the technologies that will transform our transportation ecosystem are locked behind outdated rules or tied up in red tape, other countries will develop these solutions first, and the job revolution and manufacturing capacity will occur overseas rather than here in Michigan or Indiana. Indiana is the most manufacturing-intensive state in the country and known as the crossroads of America. My state's ready to deliver solutions to meet the manufacturing capacity needs. I'm sure many of my colleagues want the same opportunities for their state as well. So as Congress continues to contemplate legislation, it's imperative that we protect the innovative opportunities that will bolster our supply chains, increase safety, and deliver other workable transportation solutions to meet the needs of our economy. We have an experienced panel covering several different modes of the transportation economy today. I'm looking forward to your testimony to better learn how we can work to advance technological innovation in our transportation ecosystem, to secure American leadership in the industry, and to ensure our private sector has the flexibility it needs to develop and deploy these transformative technologies.